Comrades power. There are so many of them here. It's good. Thank you very much for the opportunity to talk to you. Thank you very much for you being here to listen to what is happening in the extractive sector of Kenya. Thank you very much, the organizers of this forum. It's an opportunity to market and showcase what we can do as a country. We are in need of more and more innovators. I come from Kenya Chamber of Mines. Prior to that, I worked with the Ministry of Mining. I held several positions till when I jumped ship to go to the private sector. It's good in the private sector. Those who are working for the government, just tell them it's good in the private sector because we are dealing with real issues. No in between. Real issues push for better business environment. We are the economic developers. Nobody else will do it for us. I want to present basically on the mining sector. What is there from the time you start, not even you start, from the time you realize you can do something in the mining sector. What is there? Because we are talking to people we expect to innovate and who are best placed to take these opportunities in terms of training, in terms of age limit, in terms of where you come from. Geology is the starting point. At geology, nobody has the monopoly to decide what will be where. That is honoring God. I was talking yesterday to some people and I told them, man has tried everything. The only thing they have not been able to succeed in is being as powerful as God without respecting God. They want to live their life without giving enough respect to God. They have failed. Geology, the only person who dictates what will be where is God. As a country, Kenya, or wherever you come from, the only thing you can do to that geology as a government is to shape policy, enact laws, formulate regulations. And what are those policies, acts, and regulations supposed to do? They are supposed to guide our minds so that we can make decisions which favor your jurisdiction. And the favor you want or the decision you want is, yes, I can invest in Kenya. If you are in a county, representative county leader, yes, I want to invest in Kenya and in Taita Taveta. All laws which we formulate should be trying to compel people to do that. After you do that, the laws and the acts gives the investors an opportunity to engage with the geology of a particular area. And why are you doing this? So that you can understand the resource presented by that geology. Are we moving pole? After you have understood the resource presented by that geology, you start thinking, what can it do? This is gold. What can gold do? Is it possible to develop it? Can it assist me economically? Then that's where you decide to either develop that resource through mining. When you mine, what are you looking for? You are not looking for the gold. You don't mine gold. You mine ore containing gold. True? So So you need again to process that ore to get sellable products. You get your gold maybe 80% pure. Then you decide to sell it to somebody else to purify it further. And that person who purifies further to the 99.99% pure, start developing it into products. That is the whole value chain. If you look at that, I will start, other than the area where the government plus the stakeholders are engaging on policy, act, and regulations, to engage with the geology to determine whether there is the resource, you need technology. You don't just go stand on that rock and the rock will tell you, you are here. We are limestone. No. You need technology. When you want to do your mining, extraction, again you require technology. Thank you very much, Epicro, for that, which you presented. After you get your run of mine, you want to process that mineral, you again require technology. When you want to develop that mineral into products, you require technology. So there is no limit for where you can get your heart, your eyes, your intellect on when you start thinking of innovations. What is selling today is technology, but that technology requires something else. For any technological breakthrough, we require to understand what the processes are. What can I do? What is happening? How can I do it better? How can I do it in a more cost-effective way? How can I optimize the production? And that brings you to an area for investment, innovation. Who are the best people placed for innovations? Anybody can invent. Anybody can be innovative. But when I look back, and when I look at, I don't know whether the guys who are here, they are well fed that they are not growing, but they don't look very old. They look younger than the company. This company is a company of 104. You said 104 here? 100, 140? 140. 140 years. But the guys I'm seeing here, they are not 140 years old. Meaning what? The youth are the best innovators. And why are they the best innovators? It's because they have the advantage of age. You know, when you have age, you can play around. You can challenge a few challenges. You can try more things. I'm thinking I'm getting old. So when I'm driving, I imagine this lane leads to that exit. So I want to be in that lane. But I see some guys driving, I don't know where they go. I don't know whether they drive that fast going home or where. But they have the advantage of, they can challenge the challenges. Old men have no time to challenge the challenges. When I say, we do it this way. I worked in a government office where there was an old man who used to say, no, this is how we prepare the mineral statistics. We prepare them this way. When I told him we can do it with Excel spreadsheet, he says, no, they are not acceptable when you prepare them with a spreadsheet and whatever you are saying. And today I'm realizing what we were saying. So guys who are here, the whole value chain in the mineral development is full of opportunities where you can invest. The only challenge, and this is what Kenya Chamber of Mines do plus together with its stakeholders, is to ensure that the policy, the acts, the regulations are providing an enabling environment to do what we can be able to do with our resources. that is where we are. I don't want to talk much. Let me leave it there because I want to see what the innovators have. Melba? Yes. Am I done?
Sure.
I'm done. Bwana simnipigie makofi bwana.
Thank you so much, Bonanjero. And may I say that Bonanjero has walked this journey with us. Huh? From when we were just trisexing, as we used to say when we were younger. Now you can know what age group I belong to. But he's honestly walked a true journey of friendship with us. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the second speaker who has stood here who's offering their support. Please, these are business cards. I'm telling you, these are serious opportunities. And now, we want to wind up this first session with a quick, what we're calling a statement of accounts. When we started the Mining for I, we didn't have a single coin to our name. Atlas Copco was our sponsor then, and what they had to give was simply enough to just have the event and call people to come and see innovations. And then over the years, we started now collecting some little funds, and you will see the little funds for sure. And for us, though, it's progress. So what we're doing today here is more of an accountability statement. How much did you get for the innovations that we've gotten, and how has the money been dispersed? We think it's important to show accountability to you as our audience. And also, we feel it's important for you to open up your wallets after you see these amounts. Remember, this is for your national duty. Not all of us are in NYS. We can't do a national duty that way. But this is a legitimate way to perform your national duty by giving. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see if that works. These are the people who've supported us. And I'll come back to that because without their support, we would not have what we're calling the Mining for I. Of course, Strathmore University is our host. We've got the county government of Taveta who are partnering with us for this event. Epiroc is our platinum sponsor. We've got the Mining Engineer Society of Kenya. We usually approach them and tell them, guys, this is your chance. And they always come through. Aurora and company have walked the journey with us, also not knowing us from a bar of soap, but they took a chance because they also believe in the future of this country lies in the young people. We've got the Australian government who have always supported us in thoughts and ideas, in just always being supportive. And our main sponsor, the Extractives Baraza, is UK Aid. So please tweet that I did mention them, that they are supporting us. And of course, we have the Strathmore University Extractives Institute Center. And we have Kipia. Of course, we are co-hosting, but they can also fit that partner. So, you heard from the Fast Energy for I, the success story. We got a total amount of $88,000. For our non-Kenyan partners, that is about $800. Wow. Thanks. Thanks. And I'm sure you meant that like, not wow, it was like, oh my gosh, really? But for us, a positive step, because trying to convince people that young Africans can come up with innovations when people are telling, Bashir Baja has already invented everything. What are you trying to come up with? And we're saying, you know what, we start. Okay? We have to start somewhere. There was no reason for China to come up with Weber. Is it called Weber? What's that Facebook lookalike? But they did anyway, and now it's also doing Facebook. There was no reason for India to come up with their own Uber, but they did anyway. And right now, whatever Uber version it is outdoing Uber elsewhere. So sometimes we shouldn't just hear these narratives and think, no, at some point we have to start, ladies and gentlemen. We start small, we start strong, and we continue. So we advanced 25,000 because they needed, the Fast Energy for winner needed to first register his company. Some of these people who come and present are from really humble backgrounds. So for them to get bus fare in the first place to come and present the ideas is a challenge. Okay? So imagine registering your company with absolutely no help of even how Sharia House runs. So we gave that amount. We had further pledges of about $18,000 shillings from the stakeholders. That is still outstanding. Some of you are here, you pledged. I suggest. And then that is how much we collected. So out of the 88,000, only 25,000 has been used, and it's because once again they're registering the company, but also they wanted to go and adapt their innovation. They got a lot of ideas. Shell Energy, Shell Company, and other stakeholders in the oil sector took the winner up as a mentor, and so he got further ideas to develop his innovation, and so he said, just give me a minute, I'll come back for the rest of the money, but let me come back with a stronger product. We felt that was positive. The third mining for I winner was Audrey Mulama, and she also, she came and presented a fantastic idea of separating gold without using mercury. Fantastic innovation. And she did so well that even the government officials sitting in the crowd gave her money that day. You can imagine how powerful that is. For the government officials sitting here today, the bar has been set. One way or another, you're removing some money for these young people. There's also funds that are advanced to second mining for I winner, who was, the name is Lydia. She had some technological innovation that only Dr. Gaduru can explain, because the rest of us technical people, all we saw was things up on the on the screen, but he'll, I'm sure, get into that a bit later. So these previous Mining for I forums that we've held in the past, just to show you legitimacy, for real. And spot me in the crowd, for real, as in I've been here before. This is not, we're not pulling one on you. And we absolutely love that young Kenyans are continually taking a chance and taking this initiative. And so we thought it's important that we paint that picture, and like we say, these are the main partners. And now to the second part of the forum. But before we go there and you start hearing these innovations in an empty stomach, we know you'll not pay attention. So we kindly ask you, it's now 18:48, so can we serve food in 12 minutes and be back on our desks so that it's a working dinner? You know, those of us in the sector, we know working dinners. Those of us who've not joined the sector, you will learn working dinners today. Eat as you're working, okay? Productivity. So I'll ask us if we can just take a few minutes to serve, and please come back immediately to your desk so the first presenters can come with their first innovation, and then we'll go on like that. Please do not serve dessert. Just the soup and the main course. We need you to serve dessert after the deputy governor has spoken. She's got very good words for us. So let me not see someone with a piece of cake. I will come for you. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly, dinner is served. We'll revert just shortly. This one.
These are our interests.
That's very I'm going to look
there's a place known famous for gold.
We went after all.
It's not fairly far from home. Although it's still in Kakamega.
On good side.
I mean, we saw much in Kasedi in what goes on there, but it is within Kakamega.
Even at last,